last time we were here, he almost beat Ronnie Alcano. He took Ronnie to the hill, and Ronnie was up, probably, I think he was up like 5-1, and Dylan started coming back, and Ronnie had to take a break. So young kid had the heat on him there for a little bit.
And one thing you will notice during this match, Dylan breaks 10-ball very well. I was watching him practice, and I was able to watch his match against Karen a little bit. He controls the cue ball and breaks 10-ball very well. So Earl can't give him much leeway here, because if he does, Earl's going to be very upset about the outcome of this match. Now, Earl does make a ball on the break. The 1-6 does look wired. So that is unlucky for Dylan and lucky for Earl. And from here, Earl should not have many problems with this rack.
Of course, Earl Strickland is one of the original guys still playing at a very high level. Of course, him and Johnny Archer are probably one of the only two guys left from that era that still play at this high of a level still. And of course, Earl's got his fingers all taped up today.
All of his accessories.
That ball's got to hurry.
Oh. I know as a commentator I'm supposed to be unbiased. It's going to be very, very hard for me in this match. I like Dylan so much as a kid. He's always been super respectful to everybody. And I just want to see him do well. And Earl's been there, done that. Oh, no, yes. I mean, no. Oh.
He gets away with that one there.
He gets away with it for now, but Dylan has impressed me with his safe game. I think he's just going to thin this 9, try and put it behind the 10, and oh no, he's not going to do that. That's not going to be a good shot.
Yeah.
No.
He tried to just play the 9 a little more full and then come up off the rail into the 9, try to marry it on there, but he just didn't get there. You can't do that against Earl Strickland.
No. I learned that lesson a couple events ago. You just cannot make a mistake against Earl. He will make sure you regret it.
Earl strikes first.
It is 1-0 the Pearl. The match I'm most looking forward to that I hope we get to see is I know he's your man, but he's also my man, James Blackburn. I really want to see him on this table.
Yeah, James has been playing really well. He went out to Vegas for the BCA event a few months ago. Did very, very well in all the tournaments that he played out there. Came in I think 7th or 8th in the 8-ball. And that's a really long grind out there because there's so many people. So big congrats to Earl. To James.
James. And the kid he will be playing is Daniel Jarkin, which both me and you know. Nice guy. Never had the attitude, never had the problem.
Yeah, very nice guy.
And he doesn't care who he plays. He plays the same way every time. Now, he did one time get a little flustered. I forget who he had to play. But afterwards, he admitted he was a little in shock.
Yeah.
And, Dylan.
Yeah, big mistake by Dylan there with the scratch. He was trying to miss the side pocket, bringing the cue ball back down underneath the 8, 3, and 9 down there. Get some separation, some space, leave Earl safe. But he can't quite get there. So he's going to give Earl ball in hand.
And of the list of things not to do in this tournament, giving Earl ball in hand is number one. Number two is playing a bad safe on him. Wide pockets.
I mean, you figure with a guy like Earl, I mean, he's played so many people and in so many tournaments. I mean, he's had to have seen it all, you know. He's had to see every shot, you know, every angle, what he can do, what he can't do. You know, with the balls are open, I mean, he's still just as good as all the rest of these top players out there.
As much as I would love to, I can't disagree with that. The only negative I can say about Earl, and if you compare him to like Shane or Skylar Woodward or players of that caliber right now, I don't think he has the longevity, and I don't think he has the same stroke he used to. And when it comes to being the best, you still have to have those things. Now, tournaments like this, yes, I would not be shocked at all if he raises a trophy at the end of it.
He already has he got 1 or 2 Maryland titles already.
Yeah, he has. He has a Maryland. No, he only has 1, right?
1, I guess, right?
Yeah.
That must have been the first one.
Yeah, because after that, Aranis started taking them, or Okoyo took it.
Yeah, Dennis. Yeah.
And then Wilkie took 1. Or did Wilkie take 2? No,
Yeah.
Wilkie took the one here where he beat everybody. That was one of the biggest pro star-studded fields that there was, and he just went through everybody, including beating.
Well, he beat Aranis, and then he beat Ronnie Alcano in the finals.
And I think he also, that same tournament, also had to beat the Russian.
Ruslan, yeah.
Yeah. He had to beat Ruslan, Aranis, Alcano, and he beat them all. He went through that tournament undefeated. It's 2-0 Earl. And of all the tournaments that I have been a part of with on the hill, that was by far my favorite. Having Sean keep a title home and beat the star-studded field that was, it felt awesome.
Yeah, that was really good. It was. You could just feel it was something kind of special when he was playing, because he looked like a man on a mission that day, or for both those days. So, and he told me earlier this week, he said, I'm coming to play. I'm coming to win. He said, I've got my table cleared off at home so that I can practice more. And so he's serious about competing, with a lot of these guys. And he's got tons of heart, so he's one of those guys that are never going to give up.
The Maryland, D.C., Pennsylvania, Virginia area is full of a lot of great players, but I don't think I know of any of them that have more heart than Sean does. So with him really rededicating himself to it, there's no title, no trophy that I don't think he can get.
Dylan elects to push out. Of course, he's going to let Earl see a piece of this one ball. Looks like it's makeable, and he's going to fire at it.
And Earl plays safe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Cali Full 85. The L Company is lights out. Billiards apparel. That's what everybody's rocking down here. It's my company here, and we're based in Maryland, so tournaments in Maryland. We're still very surreal that everybody's rocking it. So you can go to lightsoutbilliards.com, shoot us a message, take a look around. Dylan's going to go to the air here. Look at this.
Get him safe. Nope. Okay.
So definitely some work to do here. Ooh. Earl tries to play the carom. He leaves the 5 in a hole, leaves a cut shot here for Dylan, and possibly a breakout shot here on the 2 ball.
Yeah, that's a natural breakout.
Oh.
He tried to stun it instead of just letting the natural angle take it.
Yeah, and he had a little something on that too.
He's got to get behind that 7.
I think he got there.
He might have. I can never tell with Earl.
Nope.
No, he did not get there.
He didn't get there, and he broke up the 3.
Yeah. Of all the negatives I can say about Earl, which isn't a lot on recorded line, now he's a good guy. He plays so quick. I like the pace that he plays at. He gets down, he thinks about a ball, he shoots it, he's done. The antics, everything else. He's a showman.
Yeah.
He knows people come to see that, so he will do it. But for the most part, for all the tournaments that he has come for the On the Hill production, he's been respectful. There's been 1 or 2 times where he's gotten a little heated, but I really do love the way he plays. I don't feel too bad. Adam Keeler beat me by the same score he just beat R.J. Musser. In case anybody was wondering, that was 7-1.
Of course, Adam Keeler plays well.
Yes. He was really mad. He missed a ball in our match, so after I conceded his hill game, because I scratched with 7 balls left on the table, and I conceded it, he lined up the shot that he missed and shot it 12 times in a row and fired it in every time.
Wow.
Yeah. He's like, I just need to hit the balls. Wow.
So looks like Earl's going to do a little mini masse here.
And he's going to get Dylan safe. Oh, Dylan might be able to see this ball. Yeah, it's going to be a slight masse.
Or he'll try to bank it.
Yeah, he's definitely banking it. I just thought
Look at that.
he had to spin it a little bit. That was a very good shot, Dylan.
Yeah, it's a little inside English brain cue ball back around in the middle of the table for the 8. You can just stun that over to the rail.
Hit that ball good.
Yeah.
And Earl concedes that game. It is going to be 2-1 Earl with Dylan to break. Now, Dylan can really, really put the heat on Earl because Earl knows that he has everything to lose in this match. I mean, Dylan doesn't. Dylan's not supposed to be able to beat Earl. But if he can start putting the pressure on him, Earl's been known to rattle a ball or 2.
Yeah, I mean, look, anybody, obviously Earl's supposed to win, but, Dylan plays a couple good safes and he gets out when he's supposed to get out. This match could be a lot closer than one would think.
Yes.
So, and he's got to be having some confidence after beating Karen Core. Of course, Karen is very well known all over the world. One of the only women players that she played in a lot of men's tournaments.
She played in the U.S. Open and beat the number 1 ranked player in the world.
Yeah, so I mean, she is, that's a big feather in his cap.
And still to this day, I mean, I'm not going to call her old Karen. I'm not going to do it. But even at this day, in her age, she's still winning women's tournaments all over the country.
Sure.
There's, if in any tournament she goes to that is a ladies-only event, they don't want to see her there because they know they're all playing for second if that happens. And I don't want to see her at events too because she is an extremely high competitive person and can beat anybody on any given day. I still remember when she beat Ko Pin Yi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great day.
Well, I mean, not only does she play well, but her IQ for pool is very high. So it looks like Earl is going to try to just bring this cue ball back to the rail.
Overspun it a little bit. He's going to be fine. Ooh.
I don't know, man.
And now Earl is talking to Russian Kenny and Clint about how amazing that is. He must be a student of Mr. Pat O'Neill.
Yeah, I've learned over the years. I've seen Earl many times up in Steinway, and I've seen him talk to the crowd. Best thing to do is just look and don't say anything at all.
Look how easy he made that masse. I mean, that was not an easy masse. He just gets up there and just hits it. He's easily hit that shot 1,000 times. Now, he doesn't have the greatest angle. And if he doesn't like it, he
could draw back here or go.
I like going forward here.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Earl the Pearl gets a little lucky. And then he hits that ball perfect.
Yeah, that was a great shot by Earl. Earl does it his way and gets out of that rack.
Is this still streaming on Facebook? This stopped.
Yeah.
It stopped on the iPad for a second. Which, by the way, is the biggest iPad I've ever seen in my life.
It's an iPad Pro.
I would expect nothing less, sir.
Yeah, we're still good.
All right, good.
We apologize, guys, if the stream's a little choppy here, but we're jacked directly into the Wi-Fi here at Champions.
No, you can bring him back. I'll let Josh do that. I know, yeah. I came in. Hey, man, what's happening?
Dylan's going to start out with ball in hand here.
Now, would you try and play for the 3-10 combo?
I mean, you know, if it's set up that way, but since the 10 is not really in the hole, probably not.
Okay.
You know, right now, the run out is really nice. He had a nice angle there just to float over for the 3. Now he's got the 4.
Well, you can just roll it in.
He can just roll in, or he can, you know, he can go up off the rail. I mean, he can really do whatever he likes here. Yeah, so, I mean, he can draw right under this 6 ball. playing in the same pocket as the 5. I mean, he's really got the road mat to get out here, so I don't think there's any need for that. Just nice smooth draw here. He keeps leaving himself angles, which is good. He'll pop this right off the rail as well.
Now, do you try and draw this back for the side pocket, or
If
just?
if I'm straight in, I'm drawing it back.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, so he just
Earl
slide draw.
Earl might as well just concede this game. I'm actually really surprised he hasn't.
I mean, I really haven't seen a kid that shoots like Dylan in a long time. I mean, he's just.
How old is Dylan now?
I want to say he's like 15 or maybe 16.
He shoots better than any 15 or 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Now, there's the 9-year-old up and coming who, when she's 15 or 16, I'm going to want to make sure that she gets into as many of these tournaments as possible also. She's already rocking the lights out gear also.
Oh, that's great.
And she just went down to New Orleans for junior nationals. 9 years old, playing in the 14 and under nationals.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Skylar, if you are listening, this kid, Dylan, is only 15, 16 years old. And right now he's 3-2 with one of the best players in the world. In 4 or 5 years, this very easily could be you.
It's a bad safe there by Earl.
That's a lazy safe.
Yeah, I mean, he just created distance, but he's gonna let Dylan see this. If he fires this in, he's gonna have the angle to get down. No, he don't do it. He likes to play safe. Look at this.
And that is a good safe, Dylan. I think he's going to 2-rail kick this ball and try and come up table with it. Yep. Oh, he scratches.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, and Dylan has a lockdown safe option right now. Oh, you got to think of the stories, Dill. I 3-fouled Earl Strickland.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't disagree with his shot selection at all, because where the 3 is, you can run into the 5-7, and you have the 4 over there that makes everything just fine. Oh, no. I think his adrenaline might have got a little bit ahead of him.
Yeah. He definitely didn't want to do that.
He'll still be fine. Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Oh, look at this shot by Dylan.
That was a
Breaks out
very
the
good
5.
shot. Very, very good.
So he's got a very steep angle here on the 4. So when he shoots this, he's going to have to either straighten this out with a little bit of draw, come right down past the 10.
He hit that ball perfect.
Yeah, that worked out great.
I wasn't sure if it was going to get further into the 9, so I wanted to wait.
Yeah, I just wanted to I thought maybe he would even punch it out a little further and make sure that he comes 2 rails, back into the 5, but gets a favorable bump there. He definitely doesn't want to be on the rail.
Wow. That's fine. He's young. He doesn't know any better. He's just going to fire this ball in and be fine. Yeah. And now he's got a little bit of angle in the 7. He'll probably go forward with it. Yeah. He hit that ball really, really good.
Yeah. He's going to slow up now, though.
He likes these long shots. Long and hard is not for him. He likes to let his stroke out.
So even though this ball's off the rails, he's going to hit it with a little inside. Oh, and he missed it.
He might get lucky.
Look at
Might
this.
get lucky. He didn't get lucky.
So it's, as you know, it's a little tougher shot. If the ball is on the rail, if the ball's on the rail and it's by the pocket, and then he wants to hit that inside to get the cue ball back around. A lot easier shot when the ball is off the rail and you try to hit that inside shot. Man, very tough. You got to hit it perfect, or it bobbles out of the pocket just like we saw here.
So Earl's going to go at 4-2. Earl is explaining to the audience that is here to watch Dylan that there is no sport like pool. I don't really know what his reasoning is. I couldn't really hear him, but I could just hear him repeatedly say there is no sport like pool, no sport like pool. I mean, pool was kind of invented from croquet, so I mean croquet is a little bit like pool.
Guys, I see your comments that it's really jumpy in and out. There's nothing we can do about it. We're jacked directly into their Wi-Fi here, so just too many people here that are probably on the other Wi-Fi, so slowing it down a little bit. So just bear with us. Should get better here as we go on.
And Earl makes the 9-ball on the break. Has a shot on the 1, but doesn't necessarily have an easy way to get on the 2 or a good shot on the 2, even if he did. The only thing he would possibly have is a 2-10 carom, but I think the 10 might be a little too high.
Dylan tries to play safe. Doesn't quite get there. I think Earl will play another safe here. And it doesn't work out. It's hard to tell if Dylan's got enough room to fire this in. But it looks like he's going to try to spin it in.
He played a safe, which was a smart move. I personally probably would have tried to thin cut that ball, but you don't get anything out of it.
Yeah, I mean you got to land. You got to land you got to land on the rail down here to get a shot at the 2-ball.
Yeah, unless you're thinking you can hit that ball and get really lucky and go 3 rolls and break that out.
Yeah.
The safe is definitely the correct option. Now, Earl's going to go ahead and just make this ball. Earl tried to tell him that he didn't play it, so it was his shot. Dylan's like, no, it's my choice. You can shoot again. And Earl's like, okay. Try to get one over on the 16-year-old, but he's smart.
Safety play there by Earl. And the shot is to thin. He really should get the bridge here. Thin the 2-ball behind the 10, but he doesn't. And 2-ball pops out, and he's going to leave Earl a shot here on the 2. Now Earl's bumping everything now.
He's going to shoot this ball on the side, drift up to play the 4 on the side as well. You hit that ball bad.
Wow, I can't believe you missed that.
I don't know if you've seen this picture. This was from Nationals. He's sporting it. She sports it, but they gave her another shirt for that.
Right.
And then earlier in the turn, all three of these, and they finished top 4 in the 14 and under division, all sporting it.
That's so awesome.
And that's down in Louisiana, and that's the best juniors in the entire country, all coming together, and they're all wearing the lights out apparel.
Still very surreal for me every time I see it. So,
I mean, but it's an easy decision though. I mean, even I'm just wearing one of the T-shirts, and it's so comfortable. I'd rather wear this than any other T-shirt. It breathes. I can move freely. Everything about it is just comfort. And when you're playing pool, the number one thing you want is comfort.
well, we get a big local support. Obviously, Brews and Q's is like the hub for Lights Out, and everybody's been so great down there. And honestly, we couldn't do it without you guys. So we appreciate your business and everybody else's, and we're going to keep doing our thing.
I know for a fact I might be able to speak for Tony. Well, I can. We love having you there. I really wish Earl would stop talking during his matches, because he may not see it this way, but it's actually very disrespectful to your opponent. I mean, you're basically saying, I think so little of you that I'm going to carry on conversations with other people during our match while I'm shooting. But I guarantee if Dylan goes and do that, he's going to throw a big old hissy fit about it.
Oh, it would be bad.
So, I mean, I don't have to worry about it this tournament because I'm already out. But next time I get to play Earl, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry on conversations with people in the audience, see what he thinks about it. All right, so it is 5-2 Earl. Dylan's not out of this yet. It is Dylan's break. He has a chance to put the pressure on right now. He needs a very good break right here. If he can get that break and get this game, make it 5-3, then he's putting the pressure back on Earl at 5-4. Well, to not get it, to let it be 5-4. Because at 5-4, it'd be Dylan's break again.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets a good break here, he can make a ball and see, whatever his starting ball is. Yeah, he needs to put together a good run. Uh-oh. 8 balls down, 6 balls down. And he can see the 1.
He can see the 1, and he has a very easy safe that he can play. All he has to do is hit this 1 ball to the rail, play a stop shot right behind the net. I don't like drawing this ball. I like using a little bit of top. Oh, he can make that 1 ball.
Wow.
That is a great shot, kid.
And he just pops it right off the rail.
Yeah.
That's what I said, fearless.
Mike Badstubner, Eddie Abraham, table 3. Mike Badstubner, Eddie Abraham, table 3.
I can definitely say he is a lot better than I was at 16. I didn't start playing until I was 20.
Got to be careful here. I don't want to run into the 7. It's a good shot.
Hits that ball good.
I mean, he just cleans them up like. It looks like Earl Strickland out there. No effort.
Why?
I'm not sure why.
Why?
I mean, you could have just rolled that.
That's inexperience in youth, just trying to. I don't really know what he was thinking there.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you wouldn't just roll that ball forward.
Yeah.
You got stop on the 7, stop, then 8's in the middle. I mean, I don't understand that. Short of, you wanting to show off for Earl. But I think it's more important to win.
All right, Dylan. Get down there. Take your time. Take a breath. All right? Don't take a breath.
Yeah, he wants to just below center here.
Oh,
Don't
the
stress, though.
hole there.
Hold up. Nope, it's not going to get there.
And so that's going to make it 6-2. Earl. Dylan had 2 chances to win that game. And for the life of me, and we could replay that one shot over and over. I think if you have 100 people in here, 101, 100 people will just roll that 4 ball up for the 5.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan was at 101th, and he wanted to massive draw stroke that ball that even if it didn't hit the 9, he's not going to have a shot on the 5 anyway. He hit that ball way too hard. He's going to go all the way down to the head rail.
Yeah, I don't understand what he thought. I mean, maybe he thought he was going to come in 2 rails by the pocket and come back out to the middle table. But why risk it, you know? The sure shot is right there. Just roll it forward just a little bit. And then he's boom, he's got the 6 up and then the 7 down. So just a fatal mistake there by Dylan, which could end up costing him here. Big break by Earl. And nothing. Breaks dry. And he leaves Dylan a shot.
And Dylan has already taken more time on this 1 ball shot than he did on that 7 ball shot that he could have won the game with. It's the youth. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah, it definitely boils down to experience, you know, the player. And, of course, Dylan's not going to have all of that just yet.
Oh, no. I'm 34 years old. If I knew what he knew when I was 16, I would have gone for number 1 in this Calcutta. It's just, I didn't start playing till I was 20, 21, and I didn't get his level of knowledge that he has now until I was about 30.
Wow.
He's going to get there, and he's going to be a really, really good him, Thomas Haas, the young players in this area, even the girl Skylar that I was talking about. The young players in this area, they have so many players that are willing to help teach them and show them, basically, we made these mistakes, you don't make them.
Right. You're so welcome, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your sponsorship. So Earl is, of course, looking like he's in cruise control right now.
Yeah, he's going to go on and win 7-2. Dylan made a couple mistakes, and you can't make those mistakes against someone the caliber of Earl. But don't let this 7-2 score make you think any less of Dylan. I mean, Dylan is a great player. He's got a great future, and I look forward to hopefully calling one of his matches later today. All right, so that is going to be all for this match. Apparently, Earl wins 67-2. It is 7-2. And let's see if I can find out who we're going to have on next.